Hi, welcome to Team Woolly Sheep Reviews. What are we doing today? We're down the 5-star flying sight and I got one of these which matches my shirt. This is the Menace Pico, and what we're going to do, we're going to try it out and compare the difference between my setup, which is the ImmersionRC Mini Patch. We're going to test it out. I'm going to fly first with this one, and we got a patch where it does get a bit ropey. I'm going to fly patch only. I'm going to take this antenna off, and so I've only got the patch, and I'm going to fly it around there. Then I'm going to change it for the Pico, and then I'll try it again. See if there's any difference. Right, was there any different? I didn't see any difference. So now we're going to push the boundaries. I'm going to go around that bottom bush at low level where it's really going to lose signal, and we could spend the rest of the evening looking for my quad. But we're going to give it a try and see what it does. Right, now I'm back on the ImmersionRC and I'll do the same again. Right, so the bottom line, if you've got one of these, you don't really need one of these, because they're pretty much exactly the same in the test I've just done. So for quad racing, they'll probably be fine. So if they're cheaper than one of these, get one of these. That's better. The sun's going down a bit. There's only one thing to try. What about this one? Now this is the original Menace. It's the Invader. They're both right-hand circular polarized. I'm going to do the same test with the Menace Invader and see what happens. If the Pico is that much better, then we should see a difference between the Invader. Being as I've got one of these now, which I borrowed, we shall give it a try. Now, just to recap, we're running this straight on the goggles and no other antenna, so this is the only antenna. Oh dear. Well, that was interesting. So we've tried the Intruder, we've tried the Pico, and we've tried the ImmersionRC Micro Patch or Mini Patch, and they're exactly the same on our local flying site. Just to point out that I'm flying with a 25 milliwatt, it's the Matec VTX with the little pigtail, so nothing special, no frills, basic setup, and they all performed pretty much exactly the same at the local flying site. So before rushing out and buying the latest thing, think very careful. If you've got one of these, they're just as good. ImmersionRC, they've all done exactly the same job. I dare say flying long distance with the plane will be different, but we're not flying long distance, we're flying with quadcopters at a local flying site. So we tried the test, we made around the bush, they all did the job, they all flickered the same. What do you think? Thank you for watching Team Woolly Sheep Reviews.